with this man. I was dating somebody else. I told him, this man is marriage-minded.
Has he ever been married before?
No, he hasn't, and he doesn't have any children.
I feel like you bullied him into marriage.
I did not.
Oh, snap.
Because that man was talking about marriage. And
Why didn't you choose him?
to be honest, how this turned into your show, I would feel so much more respected.
You're contradicting yourself.
No, this is what I'm telling you. I'm saying if I were her, I would feel like the peak if I were actually married.
That's cool. Well, I ain't getting married. Now what?
But is it bullying or is it expressing a desire?
Baby, are you happy? Yes or no?
I feel like...
Is you happy?
Could I be happier?
What?
The paper?
That's what I'm saying.
So you
like,
about to tell me a marriage will make you happier than what you already
it would
are?
if I'm
That's
telling
a
you,
lie.
no.
That's a lie.
I'm just saying, hear me out. So, you said you don't have any female friends. Do you have couple friends? Like, do you and your lady go out with other people and other guys and their ladies?
Yeah, we go out with family. Like all my brothers, I got 2 brothers, both of them married.
Right.
You know, I'm like the only person that don't got the ring, so to speak.
Which I still don't understand why. I still can't hear why. Other than you like your dynamic. Can I ask a follow-up question on that?
Please.
Does Jasmine want to be married?
I don't know.
You had never asked her?
Every woman wants to be married.
I agree.
For sure.
And she's already, y'all have probably already been through so much.
Yeah.
And you have children already. And she's working with the dynamic too. If this is your...
Yes, I'm pretty sure she does want to get married.
And you don't want to do that for her quite yet?
It's not even that. Like,
Will you ever be married?
I don't know.
Oh.
That's the thing. Like,
will she stay if she's...
The thing about it is, when you become super successful and you've already been in situations, the game of getting married is going to change because you're thinking about if that person is there for the right reasons. And if we really look outside of the whole contractual part of it, the only people that's going to know y'all married is going to be y'all two and your family. And if you're under God, that's really going to be the only thing. Once you bring the government into it, now you can make it a little bit messy. There are some cultures that they don't have to go to the courthouse and get married. They get married as just a holy union.
Never married?
she ain't going nowhere.
If she told you, I need to be married or I'm leaving.
Why would you put me in that position?
But would you choose to get married?
See, and then that's when
Coerce?
I would feel more like, wait, what? Mm-hmm. You giving me a ultimatum? This ain't Netflix.
But okay, but what if... oh my God. Okay, let's say...
you can't handle me like that.
So
you can't bully me into a situation that I'm not.
What if she were to say, baby, I love you. Mm-hmm. I'm never going anywhere.
Yeah.
I would feel more respected both in this relationship and publicly if we were married. Nothing is going to change. It is just a formality. Whatever document you want to sign, maybe if prenups expire, we can write in the section where it renews automatically. Mm-hmm. Can we please go to the courthouse and get married?
I think if that would be her response, that would be something that I would consider. I've already considered it. Like, you're talking to an individual that I'm not a fool.
Right.
See, and it's going to have to be based on the timeline of the guy. Ma'am, if you're going to stay, you're going to stay. I'm going to just give a little background on my marriage. When I was in my 20s, I was against it. I didn't want to be married on paper or whatnot, but I had something click inside of me to where it's like, man, me and my woman been together for a long time. If I die, I want to make sure everything that I have lined and in place can actually be handled by her. But was she leaving? No. Regardless whether I was married in the courthouse or not, she wasn't going anywhere. So I still understand that reasoning behind things to where if you're going into it as a woman, of course you should still want some form of marriage or whatnot. But if you're willing to stay, you going to stay most likely, just being honest.
Every woman wants to go down the aisle and do all the, antics of that. But I'm like, bro, are you going anywhere, yes or no?
No.
Probably not.
I ain't going nowhere either.
But maybe that's the problem. Maybe the problem, and for a lot of men, not just you, a lot of men operate in a space of like reward and consequence. We all do. It's not even men. We all operate from reward and consequence. My man, who was outside, okay, all caps, like you back in the day, outside, had access to everybody.
Damn.
If I would have allowed him to, for the 2 years that he was my friend, he could have made me into a situationship. I'm not doing that. And I told him, if this is what you want, then come and get me for real. If not, just be my friend. I love you. Nothing's going to change. I'm never going to leave your life as your friend. As your friend.
So y'all wasn't
Seemed like that man had a hole on her.
knocking boots?
No, I don't sleep with my friends. I told you that on your podcast.
So when you gave him the goods?
I'm excited to tell this story, but I can't tell it yet. At least not on a podcast. But it's definitely a story.
It's not giving the truth then.
No, not on
Oh,
this
snap.
podcast. It's got to wait. I'm going to tell you after we're done recording. How
See,
about
that's
that?
the thing. Like, that's the difference between my situation and everybody. I'm saying it because I think
agree.
people need to hear it. And I think people will be moved by the actual story, and then we'll find out what to take from it.
For sure.
See, a lot of people look at me and be like, bro, you off the chain. But I'm just telling you what it is.
Okay, I'm going to tell you. Because by the time this airs, and y'all just plug your ears, don't listen, don't pay no attention, okay? Because my team don't even know, and we're about to make the announcement. But by the time
Why is it so secretive about when y'all started effing?
this airs, which will be after February 15th, because that's our wedding day, we've been married. We've been married, and we didn't wait. We got married, and then we slept together. So technically, and it wasn't even, that wasn't even the plan.
Wow.
Some people dropping stuff.
Drop.
That was not even the plan at
some more
all.
pearls.
That wasn't the
So
plan.
y'all are legally married.
We're legally married.
And then y'all just having a wedding.
Our wedding is February 15th.
That's dope. Like
Wow.
right after Valentine's Day?
Yeah, day after. So for me, I gave him the goods, and it wasn't like you have to marry me in order for us to cross the
That's
line.
what it's
No,
given.
it
Yeah.
wasn't that. It wasn't that. You know what it was?
She
This is-
just said that what she required. I think she wanted to make sure that they were going to get married first, but that's what it sounds like.
what it was. I was dating another man. I was dating two people. He was outside. And I don't sleep with nobody, right? I'm getting to know people. When I say dating, I'm getting to know people.
So what happened to the other dude?
I let him go because I told this dude,
You changed your number?
no,
He still got access to you?
no. Mm-mm. You don't have no access.
So if you still got the same number, he still got access to you.
No, he doesn't. He can't text me. There's no Instagram. There's no nothing. And this is the thing. But
Does he know? Does your husband know?
He knows everything. There ain't no secrets between. There's never been a
He know
secret.
your body count?
Of course he knows my body count. My body count isn't high.
It don't matter if it was high.
Facts.
Yeah, no.
But see, when I
He
ask
knows
certain questions
everything.
where it's like, yo, like we gonna keep it a buck, we gonna keep it a buck. Why people made me the villain or made me the person that's like, oh, he insecure. Why you asking a woman
He knows
about
everything.
her? That's cool.
The thing about it is, I actually want to say that I'm actually shocked. See, sometimes women will put some guys through tests and trials when you let other guys test drive it and do the most to it. You know, you let other guys spread you with, I can't believe it's not butter. And then the new guy who you want to take this higher place in your life, you put the standards of him having to wait until marriage. Now, she said that he didn't have to wait. I don't know for sure, but it sounds like he had to wait till marriage.
I know everything. I had one of his little girls come cry to me at a party talking about, why doesn't he? This is why we were just friends. Because everybody always thought we need to be together. So look, I say all this to say, with this man, I was dating somebody else. I told him, this man is marriage minded. I'm not going to be with someone.
Has he ever been married before?
No, he hasn't. And he doesn't have any children.
I feel like you bullied him into marriage.
I did not.
Oh, snap.
That's a fair assessment. But all I said was, I'm not letting go of what I could be happy over here. I can be.
with the other dude.
Yes, I could be.
So you was happy with him.
He's a good guy.
No.
He was a great guy.
No, the one you're with now always had a hole on you. That's what I said earlier on. He always had a hole because you said you're waiting over here. The guys that you dealt with, they should feel disrespected right now if they happen to watch this, because now it unfolds that this guy was always the one in the background who really had your heart while you were with them, and you were always waiting until he was ready to actually be the one to step into place. This is crazy. This is why a lot of the times the whole who had your woman before you had her matters, because that person possibly really has her soul and you're just there for the moment.
He don't got any connection with you, right?
No, he does not.
Is that because of your choice or because of y'all's understanding?
He wouldn't have to ask me. I respect him enough to release that because that man was talking about marriage. And
Why didn't you choose him?
to be honest, how this turned into your show.
Exactly.
The reason why I didn't choose him is because it's like, you know, the people that you meet and it's like, oh, this is so fun, but you don't know them well enough. Like, we didn't go to a point of, yeah, we can have all the conversations, but we hadn't had the experiences. Me and Brock have been through it as friends. He's shown up for me as a friend. I've shown up for him as a friend. I know when he's mad. I know when he's not mad. I know what he'll do to try to flip me into a better mood. Like, I know he's reliable. He's funny. He's one of the funniest men you'll ever meet, but you wouldn't know that just looking at him because he's so laid back. But when he gets to talking, this man is literally like, he's just hilarious and he's fun and I love him. And that's what
It sounds like you wanted him to just have his whole phase. I guess if guys have that, getting it out of his system, it seems like you was going to let him go ahead and do what he needed to do. And then you still was going to wait around for him to come around. See, now what's the difference from when you actually with a guy and then he's actually possibly dibbling and dabbling? I understand it could be more risk involved, but it sounds like the exact same thing because you was always still waiting and willing to still rekindle it.
I'm saying.
Have
This
you
is
seen
why
his
he's
dark
new.
side?
Yes. As his wife, I have seen his dark side.
In 6 months?
I've known him for 3 years. He was my best friend.
The child wasn't knocking boots, though.
I've seen his dark side.
Ooh.
That's cool.
Does it get darker? Maybe, but I'm built for it. I'm built for it. But look, this is my whole point, okay? Because we're about to make it about me. Mm-hmm. My point is, if your woman said that I feel, and y'all better not say nothing to nobody, okay?
Women sometimes will make things more exciting in their minds than to the public. It wasn't given. Just be honest. It is what it is. Like, I mean, it's your relationship, you know, y'all timeline on dates. It's not going to hit the same for everybody else as it does for you. I understand it feels exciting, but it's not going to hit for everybody else. It's really more your excitement.
Period.
Exclamation point.
If your woman said, I would feel so much more respected, and I know what other people think doesn't matter. Ultimately, what matters most
You're
is
contradicting yourself.
No, this is what I'm telling you. I'm saying if I were her and I said,
Yeah.
I know what other people don't think, but I would feel more respected by you if we were married.
I tell you this, baby, you the peak. It don't get higher than you,
I feel that.
but I still have responsibilities.
Do you have to let go of those responsibilities
I would
and
never
be married?
you can't do that.
Can't you do both? That's what I'm saying.
That's my baggage.
So why can't you be married with baggage?
No. See, I'm answering your question when you gave me the scenario. If she comes to you and say, I will feel more respected, my first question will be, by who? She would say, by me. I'm giving the confirmation that there's nobody higher than you.
And why are you here without the standard prior to that? You already joined into the situation that's going on and you didn't ask for me to do to have these standards in the very beginning. Why are you now trying to coerce me to say we need to go ahead and get married on paper? See, here's the thing about it. We were way back in the day. There is no contractual agreement with the government. This is why they had to actually probably put these things in place to make sure that the guy did stay around. But when it comes down to what unions you had, it was more family based. And that's the way how the unit actually moved. It wasn't going to be just with the state. Oh, if something F up, oh, now you got to pay all these fines and lawyer fees. No, it wasn't like that.
You're peak. Tip of the spear.
Right. So what if she says,
it ain't going higher than that.
but what I'm saying is that's how you feel and that's okay. And I understand how you feel and I know how you feel because we've talked about it. And also, this is how I feel. I would feel like the peak if I were actually married.
That's cool. Well, I ain't getting married. Now what?
But is that ego or is that heart?
No. Since we want to do scenarios,
Yeah.
I'm not getting married. Then what you would say?
I would ask you, I would say, right now in this moment, are you speaking from a space of protection because I've triggered you in a way? Or are you speaking from a space of you really don't want to marry me?
I'm speaking on how I feel right now.
Okay, so think about it. Then I don't want an answer right now.
Say less.
That's what I would say.
And she not going nowhere. She's gonna stay after that. She's not gonna be like, you know what? I need to get with a guy that's possibly gonna marry. Especially if you got kids, you already done business. You're not going anywhere. See, sometimes, and don't get me wrong, I respect the lines of marriage still. But when it comes to if you choose a guy, if you have not introduced him to your father and your mother, and if they did not put that standard on him from the very beginning, how are you gonna implement this 5 and 10 years later on down the line? You already chose it. You need to understand this stuff in the very beginning. And just being honest, I was in that situation. It wasn't placed upon me to actually do that. But guess what? I wasn't leaving though. We already knew we was going to be together. That's what I'm saying. There's so many things still in place to where a woman is still protected. Like I said, you got to where if y'all living together, common law marriage, you still have that in place. If y'all have kids, you got child support in place. So the woman is still going to be protected because I understand the risk of just being with a guy and him not actually having real claim and ownership of you to be obligated to take care of you. But that's why back in the day, it was so serious on how you chose and your family was involved.
Thank you.
Because I can't bully my man. I know how it is. I can't. Y'all, this is the thing. Y'all think Brock is nice. He's not.
I never said that.
The face said it. No. This man, if he says no, I've learned in the past, I'm a pusher naturally. And my whole team, they'll tell you. Yeah. I will push.
Yeah. He does seem like a nice guy.
I can't push him.
I'm not saying that you did.
No, I'm just saying I can't.
I'm just giving what.
Let me scratch that. I wouldn't say he seemed like a nice guy because during that interview, he definitely was playing hardball with us. So he probably is not. He just, he is who he is.
We've known to be facts.
Mm-hmm. I don't even know what that means, Cam. I don't even know what that means.
Brock, bro, you a real one, bro.
He is.
He did something that most probably couldn't.
And wouldn't. To be honest.
That's why he got a good girl.
Yeah.
Yes.
I received that. Thank you. That was a good cleanup.
Like, if we gonna keep it a buck or we gonna keep
it a buck?
Big one. Because I'm like, I'm not the dude that's going, you can't bully me.
Yeah.
You're not about to sit up here and put me into the corner, baby.
Yeah.
Like, that's not going to be good for nobody because I got a lot of I be damned in me.
And you know what? She gave Brock an ultimatum. She did. Like, because it got to the point in their interview, I want to say that he said that it got to a point to where he was afraid to lose her because he wasn't going to make the proper changes that she required of him. So Cam is saying that she ain't going to bully me into it. He's saying technically he did. If you really think about it, he kind of got bullied into it because she wasn't willing to stay outside of him giving the requirement of marriage, I would say. But if you're going to be with somebody, you're just going to be with them regardless whether the paper is there or not. Does it really add that much more security for you?
Is it bullying or is it expressing a desire?
Maybe. Are you happy? Yes or no?
I feel like.
Is you happy?
Could I be happier?
What?
With the paper?
That's what I'm saying.
So you about to tell me a marriage will make you happier than what you already are?
If I'm telling you, no.
That's a lie.
I'm just saying, hear me out. If I was her and I'm saying I would feel more respected because we're already playing husband and wife.
Yeah.
So why not just be husband and wife?
Like you keep making this, for everything that you got to say,
yeah,
it's one of those things I have considered. I am considering.
Okay.
But we're not going to get nowhere if you making, it's almost like saying, hey, write me a letter.
Yeah, don't mean nothing. Right.
Cook yourself.
Right.
I get it.
No, that ain't how I operate.
I get it.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you be like, oh, he just so stubborn. That's cool.
I don't think you're stubborn.
You or anybody else. I just know what type of man that I am. My lady, she wants for nothing. Mm-hmm. She has everything. Mm-hmm. This is the most stable that she's ever been in her life.
Mm-hmm.
Be appreciative.
She's extremely successful.
Mm-hmm.
Be appreciative.
What she has for herself is what she has for herself. Mm-hmm. What I have is what she has.
Mm-hmm.
I respect it.
I mean, nobody's complaining. I think the issue comes when everybody gives their 2 cents on a situation that's cemented. Mm-hmm. You feel what I'm saying? Like, bro, you don't have to be married.
Mm-hmm. You don't have to be married.
No. Everybody that was in the Bible wasn't married.
That's true.
The disciples.
And if you were married, it was definitely under God.
Weren't married.
Okay. So you mean to tell me in order for me to get to heaven, I got to be married?
That's not what I'm saying.
So we are weaponizing marriage like, bro, you got to get married. You with her, you might as well.
No,
You
that's
might
not
as
what
well
I'm
get
saying.
married.
I'm not saying that.
It's
What
It's
I'm
like you
saying,
might as well be happy.
I agree.
I'm living for happiness.
Yes.
I'm living for happiness and
Yes.
peace. I'm living for those things right there.
Yeah.
And every single day, it's a challenge.
Yeah.
I
Love.
think he did miss one thing. He's actually living for duty as well because he is taking care of his woman. It's not that he's not doing anything for her. He missed the duty part because just because you don't have marriage contract agreed into it, you still have duties that you have to uphold to. So yeah.
To me, is not a noun. It's not a person. It's
Yeah.
not a place. It's a thing. It's not that. To me,
It's a
love
verb.
is a verb.
Right.
It's an action.
Yes.
Every single day, I'm choosing you.
Yes.
For sure.
No matter.
That is marriage. You know what?
That's your marriage.
You're right. That's true.
You see what I'm saying?
Brandon, from my perspective, because
Yeah.
I believe that marriage comes down to having the willingness to choose this person.
You can have commitment without marriage.
Of course you can,
That's
but
what
there's
I'm
no
saying.
safety in that, especially not
always
for a
safety.
woman.
It's
Because
always safety.
think about it this way.
Man, listen, let me tell you something.
Yeah.
She has perfect examples of how I would be if we're not together.
What's that mean? Oh, like take care of the kids and help
it's
and
not-
support
it's
and
not-
show up for the children.
I would
and
never just disrespect her or just leave her out there. 'Cause
Got it.
She has two examples of women that I'm not with them,
Right.
but I still provide and take care of them.
Boom.
So if we don't make it,
Yeah.
I'm still going to take care of you.
yeah.
The man has standards and morals in his life. You can already see it structured and laid out. So it's already going to be a safety net. But see, we've lost sight of having a guy with good character and morals to, I need this contract to protect me. Damn, you can't choose better?
So if that's your fear,
Yeah.
you have perfect examples of that's not the case. Well, I want security. You have security. You feel what I'm saying? Like everything that people will want to make it to be, that ain't it. Like we are thriving. We are happy.
Do you think that adding marriage would make it less happy?
We are living for Cam and Jazz.
Okay.
They're like what Shaquita 101 think, what Shade Room think, what Hollywood Unlocked think. I don't give a damn about none of that.
Yeah.
I'm living for her. Like, what you need, baby?
But what if she said, I need marriage?
She never said that.
But every woman wants to be married.
No, she never said that. Let's talk facts.
Okay.
She never said that.
Okay.
So therefore, that's projecting something that it's not.
Okay.
Facts.
And for me, this is the most safest, securest, and stablest
That's beautiful.
she's been in her 36 years of living.
Yeah.
So there's times where people try to throw wrenches.
Yeah.
You're chasing ghosts. Baby, I would ask the question again, are you happy?
Yeah.
Right? If you're happy, why are we trying to chase better when you're happy right now? Do you think you can get better than me? Go get him. I'm that type of dude. Go get him. I want you to be happy.
Because they're never happy. It's always fleeting. And then now you got to try and, add in more pieces to make me feel like I'm fulfilled when you're already getting the most and best treatment that you possibly can get. Like you said, if you're going to get that guy who's willing to marry you, guess what? He ain't me probably. So what you going to concede on? Oh, you don't want to be with that guy though because he ain't giving you this and that, but he willing to give you the title. That's why you cannot sit right here and just try to appease a woman's emotions consistently. If you do, you're gonna damage and you're gonna lose sight of yourself trying to make someone else happy within your life.
And if it's not me, and if you think that being married is going to save your relationship, you're a fool. If you think having children with a person is going to save your relationship, you're a fool. If you think having more money is going to save your relationship, you're a fool.
Yeah. Agreed.
Going back to love is a verb.
Yes.
Facts.
So if you're having this intuition to say, well, why y'all don't get me? You might as well. No, that's the game that
I don't
you
believe
want
in might as well.
us to play.
Yes.
When you see us, even if you do see us, we show people what we want them to see. It's a game to us.
I'm gonna leave it right there. He's cooking. I don't think I need to even go on any further or whatnot. This is a tough one, man. I'm married, so I can only talk so much against it. But I do believe it's still a level game. When you move high up on the totem pole, Can it be a little dangerous? Yes, to be getting married and you don't know the true intentions, because he will never know. Cam might not never say this online about the women that he has been with, but he's been with a couple. He got 9 kids, so you're never going to know as your success rises. See, the best time if you are going to get married is with someone when you're young and you don't have anything. And even then it could still be dangerous, because let's say her emotions change and it becomes, like she feels like I can do better without you, and then you have built something and it's like, oh, I'm leaving now. So there's always a leverage game. Cam has all the leverage in his relationships, and the thing about it is he's still giving the women exactly what they would want from a great guy, even the ones he's not with. He said, that's why I encourage y'all, please watch this in its entirety, beginning and everything, because I didn't react to the whole thing, but Cam already stated that he takes care of his previous baby mamas, even if they're in a relationship. Most guys would say that's a hell nah. Granted, if you're single and you're my baby mother, that's one thing. But a dude has already re-entered you and claimed you, he's still doing it just to make sure that you straight. That's a bond out of this world. See, that's what we gotta actually follow a man's moral character and understand who you're with, opposed to I still gotta protect myself because these niggas ain't shit type of mentality. That's why the contract reinforces a woman's false sense of choosing. She can't choose correctly, so now the contract is in place to now break because I need some protection because of the decisions that I made in my life, and that is scary. And I think it boils down to where we just got to end up choosing better. And the way how marriage was established back in the day, it's a whole lot different than how it's established now. But most people don't put the actual, standards on it. And now we living in this, chaotic world where anybody can do any and everything. And we don't place any real standard upon ourselves. And that's why I think dating will never be the same. The lines of marriage will never be the same. Everything's going to fall apart eventually because we have less and less control over certain things. Because I understand in the past it was, a whole lot stricter on women. I understand that 100%. I'm glad women has gotten more rights to be more free and liberated, the whole nine. But with that, there are going to be changes the way how dynamics of dating went and are going. You can't have all this power and no consequences. It's going to be a lot of consequences that's going to be set up. I want y'all to watch this in its entirety. Shout out to Cam Newton, man. He's really starting to become one of my favorite, to actually watch and listen to react to, because you can just tell this brother's going off his own experiences, his reality. He's definitely a free thinker. And I appreciate his perspectives because it's very relatable. Even at the level that he's at, it's still very relatable to how a lot of guys feel. Shout out to Sarah Fontenot. Congratulations still for the marriage, the whole nine. I definitely, I appreciate listening to her perspective and voice. And make sure y'all like the video, comment below. I'll have the link in the description. Y'all can watch it in entirety. This is your guy, JayBReacts. Until next time, y'all. Peace.